Hello students, good morning to you all. And as usually, let us continue our grammar series. And this is the concluding part of our chapter, verb pattern. I hope that you have already made the notes of some of the verbs. Actually, they take the different patterns. So, today the other three verb patterns will be discussed, and let you give your attention very carefully here. See here, verb pattern 6, what it is about? It is the subject verb, subject plus verb. It is as usual. Then comes the noun phrase plus that clause. In the previous class, we just discussed about subject plus verb plus directly to that clause. But here we have to add another noun phrase. And examples have been given here. Suppose he is the subject, instead of he, we can write any sort of names. Then this is the verb, the main verb. And this verb tell, as it is written in its parts form told, but its simple present or simple verb will be tell. Then verb tell can take a noun phrase. This one is the noun phrase. And after the noun phrase, we can write this is the that clause. And exactly like this example, other two examples have been written here. And if we go through them, see here my mother, as it acts as the subject, then comes the main verb remind. Then after that, this is the object or what we call as the noun phrase. And after that, this is the that clause. In the final example, see here, the teacher is the subject and one as the main verb. And after that, it is the noun verb, a noun phrase of the object, then comes the that clause. So these are the examples. And some of the chief verbs used in this pattern are, we should remember them. Besides these verbs, the other verbs are also there. But at least these are some of the verbs, we should learn them so that at the time of writing we can develop our accuracy and we will not make mistakes. So what are the verbs here? Tell, remind, inform, teach, promise, assure, warn, satisfy. Unlike the other forms, actually this particular verb pattern has a few verbs and we can remember them very easily. So these are the verbs we should remember and we should try to use them with the noun phrase as well as the that clause. Now let us come to verb pattern 7. In verb pattern 7, see here what is the structure. The structure is subject plus verb. It is the as usual. Then comes either to infinitive or verb ing. This is most important because we should learn some of the verbs. Otherwise you will be in confusion whether it will take to infinitive or ing. But we should learn that. Some verbs are there, they will take both to infinitive as well as the ing form. So in that case, suppose examples have been given here. See here, Rina began to dance. So we can write also Rina began dancing. These two sentences are correct. And he continued to speak. He continued speaking. So that means the pairs of sentences, out of these pairs of sentences, both are correct. But sometimes what it happens that the meaning becomes different. Suppose we may have the other example. What it is about? Suppose I will give you a very short example. He forgot to post the letter. Post the letter. See, here in this case, that means actually the sentence implies that, the sentence gives us the meaning. What it is? That actually he did not post the letter. He forgot about posting the letter. So, he forgot about posting the letter. He forgot to post the letter means he did not post the letter. But when we shall write, he forgot posting the letter. See the difference in meaning. Posting the letter. Actually, the person posted the letter. But when we ask them letter, he has already forgotten about it. So we may divide this sentence from here. He forgot what? Posting the letter. He forgot to post the letter. He did not post the letter. But here he forgot after posting the letter, he forgot about it. So see the difference in meaning. Sometimes we should find out the difference, but here these are the some of the verbs, some of the chief verbs used in this pattern. We should learn them because they can take both ing as well as the to infinitive. What are those verbs? Like, prefer, love, intent, had, purpose, propose, begin, start, continue, bother, attempt, fear. And we should learn them so that what will happen at the time of writing, we shall not make the mistakes. So let us now come to verb pattern 8. In case of verb pattern 8, the structure is subject plus verb. It is as usual. This main verb will take a noun phrase. After that, the bare infinitive. It will not take either to infinitive or verb ing. Rather, only the bare form of the verb is used. So that is why it is called as the bare infinitive. Only the naked form or the first form is used. See here. So, he saw me open or opening the gate. We can write both. But here, neither to infinitive nor verb ing used. In the second example, see, same, I would rather. Would rather and had better, these are the two. Would rather, this one, would rather and had better, because these are the two usages. And most of the students are ignorant of them. So that is why I may suggest you that you should learn about the use of would rather and had better. See, I would rather starve than beg. If we write I would rather starve than to beg, if we use here to, then it will be wrong. Exactly, he made me wait. We should not write here he made me to wait. He did not let me go. My father did not let me purchase a mobile. We can't write let me to purchase. So these are the uses. But here also, if we see that he saw me open and opening the gate, the meaning may be, there may be a little difference in meaning in both these usages. Why? He saw me open the gate means the act of opening the gate is over. He saw that I opened the gate. But he saw me opening the gate means the act of opening the gate is continued here. That means when he saw me at that time I started opening the gate. So these are the two differences. So a little bit difference is there in meaning in verb ing and in bare form. But anyway, we should learn that these are the usages and we may write here I would rather starve than beg, he made me wait for long. And some of the chief verbs that is, those are used in this pattern are let, may, see, watch, hear, feel, had better, would rather. Let me repeat it that what? You have to go through these two phases and try by yourself to use them in sentences of your own so that these two phrases will be remembered with you forever. So this is the concluding part of our verb pattern, and again like the previous class, as I have already advised, I may advise you again that try to generally write a sentence using all those verbs with their own pattern each. So each verb should be used in this pattern so that it will help you in remembering the verbs as well as in writing the sentences correctly in future. So this is all for today. Thank you all. We shall again begin the other aspects of grammar. Okay, thank you.